Alright, today we're gonna unbox and set up our 4G portable car GPS tracker. To start with unboxing, let's check out what we get inside the box. So it comes with the actual unit, and just underneath you get a cap for the tracker, and along with that a charging cable and an extra metal piece, which is like a slab which can be used to stick on the car. I'll tell you a little bit more about it just in a second. Let's go ahead, configure it, set it up, and see how it works. Alright, so starting with the tracker itself, it has a magnetic base. This full body is a magnet which sits quite nicely on any metal surface inside or outside the car. And then right on the other side, this is the space where you actually basically set up the SIM card, and it comes with a SIM tray, which is just right here, a silicone tip which actually is there to protect it from any moisture or rough environment. There's an on and off button right at the top, and if you just tilt it up, that's up here, you get a battery indicator which obviously tells you how much juice have you got in it. Just under the battery label you have a silicone tip. You just open the silicone tip, and this is where our charging cable will go. Now there's a USB-A port right here and a push button which is a Bluetooth button. I'll tell you a little bit more about it just in a second. Now the cable which comes in the box is just a generic cable. You can find it in JIMI or any hardware shop, and this is obviously used for charging this unit, which actually comes with a big battery of 10,000 mAh. So make sure when you use this cable to charge this unit, plug it to the wall, because that will actually give it sufficient power to charge quicker as compared to plug it to your car charger. Simply plug it in here and it charges that way. Alright, and along with that, this thing here can be it comes with this metal slab which is designed to use it. It's an optional feature, but you can always use this to stick on the part of the car where you would like to stick the magnet to, the tracker to, sorry, and then you can use this so that you can avoid any scratches on the surface of the car by putting it directly and removing it, because you might have to charge it in 20 days. Right underneath where you got the metal magnetic area of the tracker, you have got a light sensor. This light sensor, when you lift it up from the surface, it actually sends you an alert saying somebody's trying to remove the tracker. So this is actually a temper alert sensor right here. It works when it's covered. It actually remains inactive. As soon as you uncover it, it sends you a notification on your phone saying somebody tried to remove the tracker. Cool, let's go ahead and get in depth about the features and how to set it up. Alright, so to begin with, to set it up, so set up your tracker for the first time, you just make sure that you have your smartphone on which the app will be downloaded, and a SIM card. And obviously just make sure that whenever you get a SIM card for this tracker, it has to be a Telstra SIM card. A lot of people do use the subsidies of Telstra, so you can always go for something with some carrier provider which is using the Telstra network itself. Is completely okay. Only thing what it compromises on is actually giving you the precision on the map, because Telstra has the most extensive network in here. So always recommend to go Telstra, and make sure you activate it as a calling and a texting SIM. Just do not activate it as a data SIM, because this tracker works only on a mobile calling and a texting SIM. Once you got the SIM card ready, activate it, save that phone number on your phone of your tracker's mobile number, because your tracker will have its own mobile number, and charge your tracker sufficiently. Normally we recommend to charge it for 4 to 5 hours to get in 100% battery on it. So I have already charged it. Once the charging is done, you are ready to set it up. So very first thing, remove the lid. Got my tracker SIM card here. Push this SIM slot, the SIM jacket backward. Open it up. Put the SIM card, slide it through. Now it slides nicely through this groove where you got. It sits nicely there, and obviously it's a full-size SIM card. Do not break it into half or a nano or micro. Make sure it's a full-size SIM and lock it up. Once you lock the SIM jacket up, it sits nicely. You feel the click. Once the click is done, turn the tracker on. Now once you turn it on, in few seconds you might notice there will be a red light that will start flashing. There we go, you got a red light flashing. That means the tracker has recognized that there is a SIM inside it. Cool. And the battery label will come up here. So this means now we have done our hardware side of it. Now we're gonna get the software side of it, which is obviously setting up the app and configure it and bind it with our phone app. Let's do it in 1 sec. Cool. So once the SIM card has been set up in the tracker, make sure you turn it on with the help of the flick switch right here. Turn it on, put the silicone bit on the top so it's protected, and then the extra cap which you get inside the package, and just simply pop it on. Cool. You'll be able to see a red light coming here, which obviously tells us that the SIM card has been registered correctly. Great. Now, when you got the tracker all set up, let's jump into the apps. Now, for now this is an important part because it works for both Apple as well as Android users. When it comes to the Android users, you gotta make sure that you send an SMS command to the tracker to set it up. The SMS command that is used for a Telstra SIM in this tracker. So basically what you'll do, you'll actually type in a text message to your tracker's mobile number. And for example, if I wanna send a message to my tracker, which I have already saved on my phone, all I will do is type in a message, which is an SMS command. So APN Telstra dot internet and hash. Now this is a specific way for Android users. The reason why Android users setup is slightly different is because there's an app which cannot be downloaded on an Android, which is used for setting it up. So once you get that command sent, it will reply back to your message saying APN set OK, which means the tracker has now recognized that I'll be working from now on a Telstra SIM. Now, unlike Android users, for Apple users, the process is slightly different, but super easy. All you need to do is go to the App Store, download 2 free applications. The first app is to bind the tracker to your phone, and the second app will be your go-to app, which is used for tracking on the day-to-day basis. Now the app to bind the tracker to your phone is called JIMI IoT Lab. That's how it looks, and you will be able to see it on the screen. Download the app, and once you download this app on the phone, just leave it on and then open it. Once you open this app, it comes up with the first screen which says preset and connect. Now it says connect device with Bluetooth, and this is where our one more button on the device that comes in play. But before that, any pop-up comes on the screen, make sure you click OK to that, and now you will see an empty screen which doesn't have anything on it saying connect at the top. On your actual tracker, there is a button next to the charging port. Just press this button 5 times. So just push, 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 push. So you push it 5 times and just wait for 30 seconds. Your device will come up with the name on this list, and that is by ensuring that your Bluetooth of the phone is on. As soon as you see the name of the device comes up on the screen, click on that. It says successfully connected. Another pop-up comes up saying allow while using app, and it will show you this screen right here. Now you don't need to do anything, just go right into the middle bottom of the screen saying command mode. Just go on command mode, shows you another screen saying command mode with command password. Ignore the command password, you don't need to read anything in there, but at the bottom of it you got command. Just click on command, and in command type that command again, which is APN, Telstra dot internet hash. Now this command is obviously provided by Telstra, so we just put it in there and click send. As soon as you click enter, when you hit send, it comes up saying APN set OK, or it says sometime APN set OK, newly set APN will be activated in 10 seconds. And you will notice that the lights of the tracker will go off and will come back again on the battery. If you're not sure that the tracker is working, just press this button one more time. It will tell you how much the tracker is active now. This means the tracker has been set up now. Now once this is done, we will go straight into our actual app, which we use on day-to-day basis, which is Tracksolid Pro. This is a great app to use. It's a Tracksolid Space Pro. Make sure it's a Space Pro. It comes up with the name, a free application, no subscription required. You get a lifetime access to it. Once you're on the app, just download it for free. No ads or pop-ups whatsoever. Get this downloaded on your phone. Once you download this app on the phone, make sure you know the password of your email address, because you will be signing up with your email address on this one. It can be your personal email or business email, doesn't matter. And once the app is downloaded, we will be able to log in. Cool. So once the app has downloaded on the phone, open it. Comes up with some pop-ups. Make sure you allow everything. So go allow, and then swipe, enter. Once you enter, click on agree and accept, and then log in with your email address and the password. To do that, you will require to push this sign up at the bottom. Go OK, and then select Australia, enter your email address. Verification code will be sent to your email once you hit this round tab on the side with the arrow symbol. It sends you a 6-digit code. You enter the 6-digit code here, enter the password, confirm that password, agree, and submit. As soon as you submit, it will take you to the main screen where you can log in. Cool. So once you sign up and sign in the app with the help of your email address and the password, the first screen that pops up is this one. It might come up with a pop-up saying allow while using app. Make sure you click on allow while using app. The first page at the bottom, we got home, list, alert, and profile. So now it's time to actually hook this up with the app. Obviously it's personalized because it has got your email address, but that helps you log in into it, so nobody else can get access to the tracker except you, because you're the one who knows the password. So click on list, click on the plus sign right at the top. It will come up with enter IMEI and a square sign on the side. Now for your convenience, you don't have to actually physically type in each digit. Instead of that, just click on this square symbol, and it says the phone app would like to access your phone camera. Just click OK, and your camera is ready. Now at the bottom of your tracker, there's a QR code here, but what you can do is, to make it easy for yourself, you can actually use that box and capture the barcode from the bottom from here, which matches this. So all I can do is simply scan the QR code from here. It captures the whole thing. Normally just make sure the last 3 digits are the same, 752, perfect. And once that's done, click on add device. The next screen that will come up on the screen on the app will be it's a customized screen. You can always put the reg number of the car and the driver if you're lending your car to someone, and the contact number of that mobile SIM card that's inside, just to keep a record of that. And at the bottom we got device icon, which is obviously how you will see the car moving on the map. For example, I got a sedan. I can select sedan, or an SUV or a truck. Let's go sedan this time. Just anything random. Let's say that's my rego, that's the name of the driver, and that's the phone number. Cool. Save. Perfect. So once you're done saving that, go back to the screen. It will come up right here. There we go. Now if you notice, it has just added on our app, and then it's also telling us the status of the tracker. It is stopped at the moment. Now to know a bit more about it, just click on these 3 dots on the side of the screen, or right to the corner of the screen. Just click there. It will expand the view. The most commonly used features are tracking, playback, geofence, commands, and details. In future, if you want to change your vehicle or you're going to lend your car to somebody else, go to details, and this is where it will actually tell you all the information. You can change the name of it. You can know how much battery have you got there, and also the address where the vehicle is located at that moment. So all those things can be viewed from here. In tracking, it's the most commonly used feature on this one. It will give you the real view of the car, where the vehicle is going, where is it moving, where is it not going. It will show the live view here. Playback will help you in knowing the previous and data up to 180 days. You can go today, yesterday, this week, last week, and so on. If you want to customize it, you can always customize. And there are two flags at the top right corner. It basically, it comes pretty useful because you can scroll all the way back to the previous days and find out. Obviously this has just been set up, so I don't have much data, but it actually gives you a nice view here from point A to point B, every movement of the car. Cool. And then geofence is great. Geofence helps you in setting up your a silo or a circle around where the vehicle is going. It can go from 200 kilometers up to 5,000 kilometers. If you set up a geofence on the map, it will allow you to know if the car has left the area or entered the area. There are quite a few more features which you can set up on the tracker, and to know those features you can simply go on profile, go to alert settings, and it will tell you how many notifications are there. Some of them might not be relevant to this tracker model because it's a universal app that is used for all kind of trackers that we sell. But if you have any questions about it, you can always reach us out. I can help you giving an extensive guide about it. Cool. And that's all about this tracker. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach us out. We'll be happy to assist you.